Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Sports. In this episode, we continue with the series for the IPL teams, and this is the fan favorite RCB, right? So, Royal Challengers Bangalore it is, and it's absolutely incredible the way every year going into a season, the hype around RCB keeps building, right? Beautiful fan favorite. But let's get straight talking to the about the lineup and what are the possible options for RCB this year. So let's get going. So first, I think the openers, two choices, fairly easy. Number one, Faf du Plessis. He has a good SAT20 with the Joburg Super Kings, and now I think he would be looking to come back. Last year he had some fitness issues. Obviously he's a year older this year, but if he stays fit, he would be looking to play game in, game out, and nothing better for RCB. Number two, the person who has been missing in action for some time, right? Virat Kohli has been away from the cricketing scene, and now he would be rearing to come back and set the cricketing field ablaze. There are some tiny speculations, rumors going on that BCCI might overlook him for the T20 World Cup. Kohli would want to come in, quash all of that, right? He would want to have a stellar season. He had a very good season last year. I think the best after the 2016 one. He would want to do a repeat of that. Kohli would want to score as many runs and make sure RCB wins as many matches. Number three, this should be easy this year, considering last year that they were missing Rajat Patidar. But now Patidar is back and available, and he had a recent experience with the Indian Test team as well, although not a very good one. But Patidar would want to come back and set everything aside and have a very good IPL. Public memory is very short. If Patidar has a very good IPL season this year, people will forget everything and Patidar would be back into the national scene, right, in the reckoning at least. So Patidar would want to do that. Number four, I think, is obviously Glenn Maxwell. So Maxwell comes, and I think Maxwell is the show, right? You can have Virat Kohli, Faf du Plessis, but if Maxwell gets going, nothing better. I still remember that Afghanistan match from the World Cup last year. So Maxwell is that kind of a person. Individual brilliance, can win you matches single-handedly, and RCB would be just hoping that he does 2 or maybe 3. Number 5, I think the tall big man has come into RCB this year, Cameron Green. So he has been traded from MI, and I think it fits well. And this reminds me of the 2016 season again, because even then they had Gale, Kohli and Watson and ABD. So this year, I think it's Maxwell, Faf and Green. So 3 very, very clear-cut first 11 choices. Very unlikely that they would tinker around these 3 unless one of them goes horribly out of form. So Cameron Green should walk into the 11, can bowl a bit, should be number 5. Number 6 is the man coming back from the commentary box, Dinesh Karthik. So again, speculations going around that this could be the last season and Karthik would want to bow out with a high, right, on a high. So from that perspective, very, very important. We know his potential, can play beautiful cameos at the back end of the innings. Karthik should be, if Karthik has a good season, I think it augurs very well for RCB. Now, till here, I think it's pretty clear and obvious, and the magic starts below this. So after the top 6 is where we are not very sure of who's playing, who's not, things like that. But let's anyway look at the options. So number 7, I think it's a toss-up between Mahipal Lomror and Suyash Prabhudesai. Prabhudesai had a very, very good domestic season, but I think what would tilt it in Mahipal's favor is the ability to bowl spin, and RCB is absolutely thin on the spin department. So the factor that Mahipal can bowl in a couple of overs should tilt it in his favor. So Mahipal should be the number 1 choice for the number 7 unless he's horribly out of form again and somebody replaces him. Number 8 should be one of the overseas pacers, and RCB has plenty of them this year. But having spent 11 crores, around 11 crores in the mini auction, I think Aljari Joseph is their preferred choice. But they have very able 3 other backups, and any one of them could play considering the makeup of the rest of the team. So the other 3 options are Reece Topley, left armour, did play very well last year for RCB until he unfortunately got injured. Other than that, Tom Curran, I think what would be very handy with respect to Tom is that he can bat a bit, and RCB does not have a lot of batting after number 7. So Tom is another very good option. And the other one, I think, is obviously Lockie Ferguson, tear-away pace bowler. But the problem is that in your home ground in Chinnaswamy, the faster you bowl, the faster you get hit away to the stands, right? So could be tricky, but Lockie is a champion match bowler. Champion match winner on his particular day. So could be any of these three, but I think they get into the season with Aljari Joseph. Number 9, again, from taking cue from the mini auction, I think RCB thought that they would start with Yash Dayal. They spent around 5 crores for him. But recent turn of events for Akashdeep, having played a test match for India and did very well at that, I think Akashdeep should get the nod. He would be high on confidence, has played for India very recently, and RCB would want to try Akashdeep to start the season with. If he falters, maybe they go back to Yash Dayal, but should be Akashdeep to start with. Number 10, I think the lone warrior in the spin department and the only person with some sort of an experience, Karun Sharma. He was there last year as well and has been in the IPL scene for quite some time. So I think it should be Karun Sharma. They have a few options in Mayank Duggar, whom they have traded from SRH, and Himanshu Sharma is also there, I think another leggy, but I think they start with Karun. And the last one is, I think, number 11. Obviously, he walks in Mia Bhai Mohammad Siraj. So he is the person. He also should be very high with the recent Test series win, and Siraj should be walking into the 11. Impact player options, I think if batting first, I think Patidar goes out probably, and it could be anyone from Vaishak, Vijay Kumar, or Himanshu Sharma, or Mayank Duggar, or Yash Dayal, anyone, depending on whether the pitch is spinning, swinging, seaming, whatever the conditions are. If they're bowling first, I think one of Karun Sharma or Mohammad Siraj goes out, and it should be either Anuj Rawat probably comes in or Suyash Prabhudesai comes in. So one of the two to provide impetus to the batting. And other options in terms of overseas, I think we have talked about most of them, but I think we have only missed out on Will Jacks. I think Will Jacks probably is a backup, considering if Faf gets injured across the season, throughout the season, or anything like that, any unfortunate event happens, Will Jacks comes in very able again, but at least for the beginning, I think Will Jacks would be used or kept as a backup. So yeah, that's about it. Exciting season, exciting times ahead for all RCB fans, and we really hope that this would be the year which RCB turns it around, right? Last year, I said that I feel that there's a lot of similarities between the foreign trio of Watson, Gale, ABD, and this year it's Faf, Maxwell, and Cameron Green. They did the finals that time. Hopefully they can go one better. But all the best, and thank you so much for watching. We will be back with the next team very shortly. Till then, keep watching and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.